Hey guys, CryptoDad here again. Thanks for joining me on the Saturday night live stream, live from Michigan, where you can throw out questions and I'll do my best to get them answered. We'll talk about Bitcoin. We'll talk about the news. We'll talk about altcoins. Going to move some crypto around for you guys. And as always, I'll do my best to get to your questions and see if we can answer all of your technical questions here live and help you out with some troubleshooting. So I'm back from vacation. We took a short trip to Toronto, Canada. From Grand Rapids, Michigan, it's only about 6.5 hours to drive to Toronto. We stayed there for a couple of days and then went down to Niagara Falls. If you've ever been to Niagara Falls, you may not be aware, or you may be aware, that the view from the Canadian side is just magnificent. So I got a couple of pictures I'll show you guys, and but I'm glad to be back on the Saturday night live stream. Thank you all for joining me again. Tonight we're going to talk about the rebound in the Bitcoin price and the record inflows from ETFs on July 6th after the July 4th dip. And I'm also going to show you guys how to self-custody TON tokens. That's T-O-N, and that is the native token of the Telegram network, or the Telegram app. It is sort of independent. I believe they were originally going to be owned by the same people, but because of regulations, it's kind of split off and it's separated. But we'll talk more about what TON is. It's kind of an exciting new crypto ecosystem out there, designed to be used from within your Telegram app. And I know Telegram isn't as big here in the US as maybe Facebook or YouTube, but worldwide, a lot of people use the Telegram app. So I'll delve into that tonight. I'll show you how to get a TON wallet set up and how to fund it with a little TON, and we'll go from there. So welcome everybody. It's great to have everybody. Let's just go over and greet everyone that's here. It's good to be back. Andreas was here early. Mix Wells, or Dusted, gifted Mix Wells a CryptoDad membership. So that was very generous of you. Thank you so much for doing that. Mark Schlossberg from Slovakia. Cinda Wood, thank you for being here, one of my members. Andreas, as I mentioned, here early. Mr. Miskey, Kenneth, good to have you back. It's good to be back live again. Let's see. A couple of others. Hannah 350, Simona Mulant. The both of you are repeat viewers. Bobby is here. Good to have Bobby always. Another repeat viewer. Monty Burns. Good to have you. Below Average Investor. I don't know if you've ever been here before, but I like your handle. That's pretty cool. Jeff White. Bobby is talking about Ondo. That's great. JJ Ball, happy 4th of July. Yes, of course. Thank you. Happy 4th to everyone out there. It's a great 4th of July weekend. Fireworks going off, all that good stuff. I should also mention, let's go back over here. Let's see. Let me turn this thing off. Michigan, July is cherry month, or cherry season in Michigan, and Michigan has some great Michigan has some great cherries. These are Michigan grown cherries. Notice how dark they are, and they've got like this heart shape. Let me see if I can get that back again. Having some trouble with the camera here. Okay, there it is. Yeah, it's like they've got this wonderful heart shape. We bought some this morning at the farmer's market. This is one of the white cherries. Just really great time in Michigan, and Michigan cherry season only lasts through July. So you go down to the farmer's market first week of July, they're going to have lots of cherries there. And then August 1st, boom, no more cherries. That's just the way it is in Michigan. I learned that my first couple of seasons in Michigan. So great cherries. By the way, Trezor City is the cherry capital of the world, but they aren't really, it's really not the dark sweet cherries that are their cash crop. It is the tart cherries that they grow that are shipped off all parts of the world for industrial type cherry things like cherry pie filling and that sort of stuff. It's really the tart cherries that are the cash crop that make up the majority of the cherry harvest in Michigan. We did not go to Trevor City this year. We love to go to the Cherry Festival in Trevor City around 4th of July, but we did not go this year. So yeah, it was great. And also just want to share, I know a lot of you are here for crypto, but I also, a lot of you are also my regular patrons. So I did want to show you some pictures from Toronto. We saw this restaurant called The Rex, and my wife snapped a picture of me there. We went to the CN Tower in Toronto and got some awesome pictures at the CN Tower. It's just an amazing tower. You can see forever. And we took some pictures while we were up there. My family, you can just see it's just and Toronto is an amazing city, by the way. Just breathtaking, these pictures. And then when we went to, and this part where you can stand, it's really kind of scary. As soon as I saw it, I didn't want to stand on it, but it's thick. It's not glass, but it's pretty scary to stand on it because you're so high up. But my wife and I went out there. And then when we went to, and this is a great view of Toronto on the little ship harbor tour that we took from the harbor. That's us on the harbor ship. So we had a great time. And then we got a hotel room that had a view of Niagara Falls. That's just amazing, isn't it? It's just incredible. An incredible view of Niagara Falls. And then they had fireworks. And so there were just some amazing views. And then later they changed the lights on the falls there to red, white, and blue. And then let's see, I took these pictures the morning before we left with a sunrise. Just amazing, amazing views of Niagara Falls. So let's dive into the news. Oh, by the way, if you're new to the stream, there are a lot of goodies down in the description, stuff that we're going to talk about tonight. The Ton demo that I'm going to be doing, and also Ledger has a sale on their Ledger Nano S Plus colored editions. I've got one here. It's a pretty cool little device. It's a great hardware wallet, and it's much cheaper than the Ledger Nano X, which is their flagship product. And the only difference is that the Ledger Nano S Plus does not have Bluetooth or mobile functionality, but it has the same amount of app storage as the Ledger Nano X Plus. So it's basically just a Ledger Nano X without the mobile functionality. And you can use it with your desktop or your laptop. So if you want to use your hardware wallet when you're out and about on the go with your laptop, then the Ledger Nano S Plus will fit the bill. And they're given 20% off up until July 10th. So I put a link to that one in the description. You can still pre-order your Trezor Safe 5. I got an alert from Trezor that my Trezor Safe 5 Bitcoin only edition has shipped. So I should have that by next week. And I will do an unboxing and setup video on the Trezor Safe So pretty excited about all the cool stuff going on here in July. Ledger STAX are shipping now. I've got my Ledger STAX, but I don't think you can buy one outright yet. It's a cool little device. I think it's the greatest interface I've ever seen on a crypto hardware wallet. Really easy to use, much easier to input your PIN and enter passphrases, do restores, all of the day-to-day stuff that I've been doing for years on my all of my crypto hardware wallets. It doesn't matter which brand. This one is so much easier to use. So keep an eye on that. Great stuff going on this summer. And we've got all of our news stories linked below that you can check out. Let's jump into the news because I wanted to get through the news and do that TON demonstration for you. So the spot Bitcoin ETFs see record inflows after the July 4th dip. July 4th was kind of when we got we dipped down to 54,000 for Bitcoin, and a lot of people panic when the price of Bitcoin drops, but you should compare that feeling to the feeling that you had in March. Not too long ago, maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago, when Bitcoin was was over 70,000 again. It was flirting with 72,000 and 73,000. You were probably kicking yourself saying, gosh, I wish I'd have bought Bitcoin when it was cheaper. Well, now's your chance. I'm not an investment advisor. I don't give financial advice. But for those of you out there who are interested in purchasing Bitcoin, now is the time, right? I remember back in 2019, I was doing my live stream, and some people were asking me, should I buy Bitcoin now or should I wait for it to go lower? And at that time, Bitcoin was under 10,000. I remember saying, I think that any purchase under 10,000 is a great deal. That was 2019. Here we are in 2024, and I don't think Bitcoin's going to see 10,000 again. I don't think Bitcoin's going to see 20,000 again. People are all up in arms because it dipped under 60,000, and and then the ETF people came in as Bitcoin dipped below 55,000, and now we're pretty much back up to 58,000. So good times, guys, good times. Don't get all weirded out when Bitcoin starts to drop. These are buying opportunities. Enough about that. Also, the crypto crash pushes the fear and greed index to its lowest since Bitcoin traded at 17K in early 2023. The widely followed sentiment metric hit extreme greed levels earlier in March near the local top of the crypto market, but now is pushing its limits in the opposite direction. So this is a big news story as well. We've got dip buying going on. We've got the fear and greed index down to big fear. I don't know who it was that said this. I think it was Rothschild back in the 1800s. He said, when there's blood in the streets, that's when he's buying. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but something of that nature. So think about that. Another great story that just broke this week was that Tangem is introducing a Visa integrated crypto wallet for secure payments. I don't have my go-to Tangem card down here. I've got one upstairs that I use a lot, but the Tangem card, if you're aware, is a cryptocurrency hardware wallet that is the shape and size of a credit card that fits nicely into your wallet and is a joy to use, and it's very easy to use. Now, it doesn't have all of the security features that hardcore crypto hodlers demand. A lot of people will tell you that, oh, it's not secure because there's no readout, but it's just not as secure as some people demand. Now, the Tangem is an amazing cryptocurrency hardware wallet. The private key is stored locally, offline. So just because it's not as full service or as some other hardware wallets, don't be my words aren't coming out. Don't be fooled by the look of this wallet. It is an excellent wallet. It has a very unique backup system, whereas you get 3 cards in a set. And yes, all of your crypto is stored on the 3 cards. And also, if you look in the description, you can get a 10% discount on a Tangem card using my affiliate link. Where is that? It's in there somewhere. Tangem. Yeah. So you got to check out Tangem. It's a great wallet. I hate to be a salesperson, but Tangems are awesome. And if you use my link, which is CryptoDad, let's see, a promo code. Say, I got a promo code. Make sure you use all caps. Whoops. Come on, Rex. You can do it. You're going to get a 10% discount. My CryptoDad promo code will work forever. They assured me of that. It's like the covenant between God and Abraham, right? Tangem and CryptoDad. Tangem has promised CryptoDad that him and all of his descendants will get a 10% discount on Tangem cards. His children's children and his children's children's children. So use my use my link, use my CryptoDad tag to get that 10% off. So, but the story, and we're going to get to the story, is that they're announcing Visa integration. So going forward, and these aren't out yet, you can't go get them yet, but they're saying that they'll be available before the end of the year. You'll be able to use your Tangem card to hodl your crypto and make payments right off the card. Now, this is groundbreaking. The Crypto.com has a Crypto.com Metal Visa card, which integrates or interfaces with your crypto app, and you can top up your card from within the app. But to have a crypto hardware wallet like the Tangem that has Visa payment functionality is truly a groundbreaking advance. And thank you so much for that donation, Joseph. I appreciate that so much. Check out this story. It's linked down below. I won't spend a lot of time on it, but I will point out that as I was looking at the service, looking at this story, they mentioned in here that you can use a seed phrase with your Tangem card, but it looks like that this Tangem Pay card will not support the seed phrase. I don't know if that's for sure. Here it is. While Tangem's wallet solution is a self-custodial and can function with or without a seed phrase, Tangem Pay is based on a smart contract and comes with one card without a seed phrase. Now, that's kind of interesting how that's going to work. There'll probably be other backup solutions with the Tangem Pay card. I don't know if it's going to be a separate card from your normal Tangem cards, but we're going to see how that's going to work out. This whole pay functionality might not be compatible with the whole seed phrase backup option, right? because I don't know that, like, if you lose your Visa card, can you just restore it using a seed phrase? I don't think that's going to mesh. So I just wanted to point that out because I noticed that when I was reading through the article, and then they bring up down here at the end that 80% of the user activate their wallets without seed phrase using their smart backup technology. When they talk about the smart backup technology, they're talking about the 3-card set. So, yeah, if you lose all 3, you lose your crypto. But I think we're all adults here, and, a normal adult can keep track of their stuff, right? A lot of people didn't like the idea of all 3 cards being your crypto depending on just the cards. They wanted that backup phrase functionality, but that's really not the spirit of how the Tangem card works. So as time goes forward, we'll see more about this new Tangem Pay card solution. It's going to be cool. And then I included a Toncoin article. There were a lot of articles about Toncoin back in June. I like to give you, fairly recent articles. This one's 4 days old. A lot of people accumulating Toncoin. And as I mentioned, Toncoin is, the native token of the Telegram network. Yeah. So I got through the news. Cool. That'll give us time to do our Ton, but I just wanted to welcome everybody here and see how you reacted to my pictures. Let's see. Jeffrey White, Birds, Bees, and Trees. How are the cherries? Did you have a good time? Had a great time in Toronto and Niagara Falls, and I ate a bunch of cherries this afternoon and almost got a tummy ache. I limit myself to a couple of handfuls because I have gone overboard on the cherries before, but they are wonderful. And you would enjoy them, I am sure. It's such a treat living in Michigan and being able to get fresh cherries in July. It's great. And then August and September is like major blueberry season here in West Michigan. So a lot of great local fruits here, and tomatoes are awesome as well. If you've never had a good Midwest tomato, you can get those, Michigan, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois. Yeah, so great Midwest tomatoes too. Let's see, P. Wizzle. I did have a great 4th. It's good to be back. We had a lot of rain the last weeks. The rain destroyed my entire cherry harvest from my 3 trees. I'm so sorry to hear that. I guess Germany is a great place to grow cherries as well. Interesting. I don't want to talk too much about cherries, but when we were up in Trezor City, they mentioned to me that the upper Michigan Peninsula is a perfect growing environment for cherries because the lake effect of having the lake keeps it cold enough so that the cherries do not start to blossom before they get another cold spell. So your cherry harvest can be screwed up if the trees start to blossom too early in the season, like say March or April, and then another cold spell comes in and there's another freeze. So the Michigan Lake effect keeps it cool enough all the way through till May, so that then the cherries can blossom. Something of that nature. I'm not a cherry expert, but I heard some stories. Let's see. Possible bull trap. Yeah, well, we can speculate. We can go back and forth about when is a good time to buy. But, we can speculate all day long. I remember Dan saying a week or two ago that he would buy if Bitcoin dipped below 60. And I'm sure Dan picked up some good deals on Bitcoin. Let's see, Mt. Gox payment settlement looms. Yeah, that is the narrative that sort of drove the market down. There has been some movement in the Mt. Gox wallets that were dormant for many years. So yes, they will probably distribute their Bitcoin out to a lot of their customers that lost back in 2013, and those customers might turn around and sell their Bitcoin and put more selling pressure on the market. Or they may just sell enough to make themselves happy and keep holding. So we don't know how that's going to affect the market. And even if everybody that gets their Bitcoin from Mt. Gox sells, there might be a lot of institutional and dip buying to counterbalance all of that. We'll see, right? Like I said, I'm not a financial expert. So because USB doesn't have a screen, it's not secure. I'm not saying that it's not secure. But a lot of people on this card, let me just explain that statement a little bit. Most people, when they want to verify a crypto transaction or they're signing a transaction, they want to see a readout on their screen, right? And they want to see that readout offline, right? They want to be able to look at the signature that they're doing on their device and not on a screen. They consider it insecure to see a readout on their computer screen or their phone. Now, obviously, the Tangem does not have a screen where they can verify their transactions offline, right? Now, that doesn't mean that the private key isn't stored offline or that this isn't a hardware wallet. It just means that it operates a little differently than a more full-featured wallet like a Ledger or a Cold Card or a Keystone 3 Pro, or a lot of other hardware wallets out there that have screen readouts. So don't start freaking out when I tell you that there's no screen readout on the Tangem card. That's part of its appeal, that it is a card. It's just a different way of managing crypto. And if that freaks you out, then don't use your Tangem card for long-term, like, holding of your major crypto assets. The Tangem card has its own use case. You can think of it more as a go-to carry-around type crypto wallet. Much more secure than using a hot wallet, and very secure if you're going to be carrying your crypto around with you. It's a great solution, right? Just maybe not your holding, tons and tons, millions of dollars worth of crypto. I wouldn't be carrying millions of dollars worth of crypto around with me, even if it was on a ledger. And this whole idea of I have to choose one crypto wallet, you guys need to just blast that right out of your head. I've got lots of different crypto wallets. They can be used for different things. So don't freak out and say, oh, I'm not going to use a Tangem because it doesn't have a screen readout, when it's perfectly capable of a crypto use case when you're on the go and when you want to, and now even more with their Tangem Pay. And Tangem Pay, by the way, can be integrated in with other wallets as well. So, don't just limit yourself to one crypto wallet and then put an X through a big wallet because it doesn't check all your boxes, right? You should have multiple crypto wallets. All right, so speaking of crypto wallets, let's deal with the Toncoin. Now, as I mentioned, Toncoin is the native token for the Telegram network. Now, I'm going to say this. I'm in the US. It is difficult to use Ton in the US. I have the Telegram app on my phone and on my desktop, and I have been unsuccessful trying to use my Telegram app to purchase crypto because it's blocked in the US. So, and if you look at Ton in general, let's go back here. This is the CoinGecko page for Ton. If we go to markets, you'll see that Ton is not really available on...
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
I'm sorry, my echo. Echo, cancel. You'll see that Ton is not available on US-based exchanges, right? It's just not regulated or acceptable in the US. So it's just kind of a difficult coin to deal with because of US regulations, I guess. Doesn't mean it's illegal for you to own it. It just means it's hard to get your hands on it in the US. But I'm going to show you, hopefully, this little demo that I've got planned is going to work. So, but before, if I'm going to buy a crypto, the first thing that I will do myself personally is say, okay, I want to buy this new crypto, whatever it is, crypto X. The first thing I do is say, okay, how am I going to store this crypto in my own wallet? Right? I need to store this in a wallet. I'm not just going to be happy buying it on an exchange. I've talked to a lot of people that have asked me questions in my comments and in emails, and they'll say things like, hey, I bought this coin. It's a great coin, but I can't get it off the exchange because I don't know of any wallets that are compatible with it. So before I even go to buy any coin on an exchange, my first thought is, how am I going to get this in a wallet once I buy it, right? Because I'm going to buy it and then I'm going to put it in my own wallet. I am a crypto self-custody advocate. If I can't figure out how to get it in my own wallet, I'm probably not going to buy it. So that's the first thing I do before I go to buy a coin. So for Ton, I'm going to do a little research. I'm going to say, hey, how can I put this in my own wallet? So we can go up here to use and say get wallet. And then there are several wallets that you can use with Ton. Now, you can also use Ton with a ledger. Now, and so my second question after how am I going to get it in my own wallet is, how am I going to get this crypto into a wallet that I can secure with my ledger device, right? That's always my second question. I always want to figure out a way to use a wallet in conjunction with my ledger device. Now, a lot of people will say, oh, well, I can't, Ledger Live doesn't support it, so forget it. Well, the Ledger is much more versatile than that. There are a lot of third-party wallets out there that do support the use of a ledger device. Not as many out there for others like Trezor, pardon me, I've just lost it there for a second. Trezors are great wallets, but they're not really supported that much by the development community. And I just wanted to point this out. That Ledger has just a huge support in the development community. That's why there are so many third-party wallets out there that support Ledger. Right now, there's this whole controversy about Ledger. Has backdoors because of their, their backup feature, their Ledger Restore feature. But that really hasn't stopped developers from developing apps for the Ledger device. It is simply the most common hardware wallet out there for third-party developers. So keep that in mind. So we're gonna use Tonkeeper. That seems to be a pretty decent wallet, and I'm going to use. How do I get this? Is it going to take me over where I want it to go? Oh, I guess I have to do it this way. Okay, so I'm going to hit web here. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm not sure. Wait a minute. I don't want that. I don't want the web. I want the Chrome extension. Here we go. Right. So many different ways to do this. All right. So, I think I've already done it in Brave. I didn't realize that. Let me take it out just so you can see it from the beginning. Right. So basically, we're going to add it to Brave. Now I've already got it in Chrome, but I just want to show you this from the beginning. Right. So here's our Ton-based wallet. We'll hit Get Started. Now we are. They're going to let me do it cold, which is cool. A lot of third-party wallets like Solflare, and I believe the first time I used Ton, it asks you to set up a brand new wallet first, right? You have to do your own seed phrase. We could do that. We could create a brand new wallet, like create wallet here. It'll give us a seed phrase, and then we'll write down that seed phrase on a piece of paper. We'll put it in a safe place, and then we can use this wallet within our browser. That is a self-custody wallet. However, that is a hot wallet, right? Because a hot wallet is defined, and there are a lot of people that define it, but basically the definition of a hot wallet is where your private key is exposed to the internet. So doesn't mean they're insecure. It just means they're not as secure as hardware wallets. So you could create this wallet in your browser, free wallet, write down your seed phrase, keep it in a safe place, and use the wallet from within your browser. Just keep in mind that your private key is stored on your computer, and your computer is connected to the internet. Right? So you want to make sure that you practice good security habits on your computer. Don't download a bunch of junk. Don't click a bunch of weird links. Don't fall for phishing emails and that kind of stuff, right? But even then, really, people are afraid of hot wallets. Oh, my key's exposed to the internet. The 90% or 95% of crypto wallet hacks are not really hacks at all. They are thefts by scammers that convince people to reveal their 12 or 24 word seed phrase. So most people are worried about, the little demons in their computer that are gonna steal their crypto. That's really not how people are losing their crypto, right? Through remote access hacks. Most people lose crypto by revealing their seed phrase to a scammer who is contacting them through DMs in Facebook, WhatsApp, Telegram, any kind of scammer through phishing emails and that sort of stuff. There are also another level of scammers that are you click a link and it installs what looks like wallet software, but then asks you for your seed phrase from within the software, and that's another way people get tricked. So don't be too afraid of regular hot wallets, because they're more than sufficient and reasonably secure and free, right? So we could create a free standalone wallet in our browser, or like their standalone web-based browser. But I'm going to pair mine with my Ledger. All right, so I have my Ledger device, but we are going to need the Ton app. So let's get that taken care of. Let's go ahead and hit pair. Right, so it says, okay, you need your Ton app. So we're going to go over to Ledger Live. And I'm going to move my camera in here so that you can see what I'm doing on my device. Let's resize it for the Ledger. Okay. All right. Well, let's see what we got here. All right, it's been a while. Oh, this looks distorted. What's going on here? Oh, oh boy. I don't know what I did there. I think maybe I might need to start this thing over. Arr, what have I done? Ugh. I think I distorted it somehow. Let me try this again. I don't know what I did there. Okay, that's looking a little better, but still not great. Oh geez, I was holding the Alt key. I shouldn't have done that. Yeah. Ugh. Boy. Gonna have to go through all this and wait. Ugh. All right. Well. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. I think I've screwed everything up beyond repair. Sorry, guys. This is messing me up. All right. Okay. It's like, is it? Oh, okay. Well, let's just go ahead and will you stop? Okay. I keep holding down hotkeys and I'm screwing things up. Anyhow, I think we'll just have to like limp along with this because I don't have time to resize everything. We're going to go over to my ledger. We're going to allow that secure connection by clicking both buttons. Thank you so much, Dusted in Shadow. I appreciate that. We're going to go over to Ton. Right, there's our Ton app. We'll hit install. And that's going to install the Ton app on our device. See that loading, please. Right, and now we've got the Ton app, and now we can open it up. And we need to get out of the Ledger app, or Ledger. We just get out of Ledger Live. We can do it that way. All right, now that we've done that, let's scoot this down just a tad. Now we can try again because we've got the Ton app open. All right. And so we've got several addresses here. I always choose the first one. Just makes life simpler. Let's hit continue. What are we going to call this one? I'm going to call this one Alex because this is Alex's device. All right. And we got that going. We'll hit save here. And so now we've got this set up. If we go to the extension, we can see it over here. And so now we want to put some Ton in here. Here's our trick here. Let's do receive. There's our address, right? We've got it copied into our clipboard. That actually is the a good QR code. I'm going to try that. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off here because that's freaking me out. And I need my X Mirage. Don't believe I've launched that yet. Let's see if we can get my phone to, I can share my phone with you guys. I haven't used Crypto.com in quite a while, but I'm going to use Crypto.com because they do have Ton. Now, but I don't know for sure if they have the version of Ton that the native version of Ton. I know that sounds weird, but Ton has a native version, and it also has an EVM version. So you'll see here that there's a Binance Smart Chain version of Ton, and there's an Ethereum version of Ton. These are EVM-based tokens, right? This is not native Ton. Native Ton has its own blockchain. So ideally we want Native Ton because that's what this wallet wants, right? It wants Native Ton. So we're going to give it a shot in Crypto.com and see what happens. I have some other tricks that we can try, but let's go to buy, and I'm going to say Ton. Not tin, Ton. Is it safe to link a cold wallet to a hot wallet or DApp? Now, a lot of people, thank you so much for that question, because I get this one a lot. A lot of people are worried about connecting their hardware wallet to a web-based wallet, or what they might call a hot wallet, and they think, is it safe to link my hardware device to a hot wallet? Well, that's really not what's going on here. I'm not exposing my hardware device to a hot wallet. What I'm doing is securing a hot wallet using my device. So in other words, when I connect my hardware device to the hot wallet, I am creating a cold wallet, right? Because I am using my hardware device to secure this wallet. So I am now making the hot wallet more secure by using it in conjunction with my hardware device. That is not exposing my hardware device. That is securing this wallet with my hardware device. That is what hardware devices are designed to do. When I connect my hardware device to this software-based wallet, I am creating a cold wallet because now the private key is on my device and not on my computer. Right? We talked about this at the beginning. I told you I could create a standalone wallet with a seed phrase based, and that would have made a hot wallet where the seed phrase is stored on my computer within my web browser, so to speak. But the seed phrase or the private key is now being stored offline on my hardware device. So no, I am not making this software, I'm not making my hardware wallet less secure by connecting it to this software-based wallet. I am making my software-based wallet more secure by using the hardware device to manage the private key. I know a lot of people get all freaked out about that, and they'll scream at me in the comments. They'll go, "Oh my God, you're connecting your hardware wallet to a software wallet. You've just made your hardware wallet less secure." No, I'm doing the opposite. I'm taking this software wallet and making it more secure by managing the private key on my device. I hope that's clear to everybody. That's what hardware wallets do. I'm ranting again, aren't I? All right, let's see if we can get our hands on some Toncoin and see what happens here. So we're going to hit Ton, and I haven't managed to. I haven't managed to mute my mic tonight yet. That's a good thing, right? Let's buy some Toncoin on Crypto.com and see if that works for us. Instead of cash, I could use my US dollar wallet in Crypto.com. I could use Apple Pay, or I could use my a credit card or a debit card. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use crypto because I already have some US dollar coin in my Crypto.com wallet. We're just going to make this easier, right? So let's hit buy Ton. It's only going to charge me 106. I thought I had more in there for that. I thought I had 150 US dollar coin. Oh, I can make this go up. Okay, so I can hit max and buy this much. I can spend all of my stable coin, which I'm going to do. I'll go ahead and do that. So we'll hit buy Ton. Okay, they don't like that. All right, so let's take it down to say 18. Then there should be some left. Hopefully they're not going to. Okay, that worked. Okay. I know it's kind of tricky sometimes when you're dealing with. All right, so we've got some TON now. That's good. And they keep throwing ads at me, but that's okay. All right, so let's go to our accounts. Oh my God. Just let me use your app without pelting me with ads. All right, so there's our Toncoin, right? We got $139 worth of Toncoin. Now what we want to do is withdraw it from our Crypto.com. Jeez. Okay, so we're going to go in here. We're going to go to transfer, and then we'll say withdraw. And my question is, can I use the native TON network? Let's see. Or are they going to tell me this is ERC20 based? All right, so I want a new wallet. So let's go over here. Let's go to our TON wallet over here in the extension. I know I could do this in the web browser too, but I would like to see how this works. Let's do receive. There's our QR code. We're going to add a new wallet in Crypto.com. And, ooh, we can use TON. Yay. All right. So to get the TON address, I'm going to tap that little QR code icon, and I'll just scan that TON address in. Boom. I don't need the memo because I am using a self-custody wallet. If I were trying to deposit TON onto an exchange, they might ask for a memo like they would with Binance. Binance Coin sometimes needs a memo, and XRP and XLM, Stellar and Ripple, well, it's not Ripple, it's XRP. They require memo fields or tag fields when you're putting on exchanges, but not when you're using your own wallet. I know that's a mouthful, but people get confused, right? So I don't need the memo. I'm going to check that off. And I have to give this one a name. I'll call this one Alex. Ledger. Because in effect, we are storing this TON on Alex's Ledger device, right? Because we've secured the wallet with his Ledger device. Let's hit continue. Yes, I am sure. And this is another thing that screws people up. They go, oh, the exchange is telling me I have to use a memo. No, it's not telling you you have to use a memo. It's telling you maybe you should. So I am sure that I don't need the memo field. So I'm going to click OK. Yes, I trust this address. It's doing, oh no, please don't do that to me. Did you just do that to me? Yes. It did. Okay. Okay, so it doesn't like this address. Oh, I know what it is. I know exactly what it is. It's that TON in the beginning. See there in the front where it says TON and transfer? It doesn't like that. What it really wants me to do is just give it this address here. So I didn't realize that it was doing that. So I'm just going to edit. And, ooh, I tapped it right where I needed to tap it. I'm just going to take off this little part that somehow was sort of embedded in the QR code, right? Now that I've removed that part of it, we can continue on, right? Let's hit continue. Yes, we're sure. Yes, we trust this. There's my Face ID. And now I have a valid wallet address, right? Now, we've never done this before, so let's start with a small amount, right? We're not going to withdraw all of it. Oh, they might not let me withdraw less than 100. Crypto.com's kind of funky that way. They're probably going to, they're going to let me do it. Okay, good. Right? I don't want to withdraw a huge amount on my first try. I want to make sure everything's good. All right, so they're going to put me through all this, right? I need that code. All right, and that should come in on my phone. Where is that? There it is. 628996. 628996, and then I need my Google Authenticator. Yowzers. Okay, there it is. I'm going to tap that, go back here. I'll paste in that Google Authenticator code, and now let's hit continue and see if that works. Boom. All right, so it might take a few minutes for that to go on out, and then we'll see if it ends up in our wallet. Crypto is not easy. Boy, they need to make this, whoo, it would be nice, right? Let's see, maybe we can refresh this. Whoops. Okay, all right. Well, all right, let's go back here. Let's make sure that we've got this. I didn't want to create a new address. Oh, ZU7, okay. So we might need to wait a bit. I'll probably get something from Crypto.com telling me that that has gone through, right? Yeah, withdraw. See, the withdraw ton still says pending. So hopefully that won't take us too long. Yes, it is torture going through all those steps, especially when you're live. But I've been through this before, right? I used to use Crypto.com quite a bit during the live stream. But, you know, I'll survive. All right, so let's wait a minute. Let me see what you guys are asking. New York State cannot do swaps. State restrictions is horrible to grow and learn crypto. Yeah, there's a lot of restrictions on crypto. As I mentioned, it's difficult to use or buy or manage TON in the U.S., right? But stick with me. I'll show you how to do it. Welcome to my world. What always works for me is to use a universal A-liner on it. Okay. Click the button. He is a good man. Truly don't think ETFs are affecting crypto in any way other than some PR and maybe giving BlackRock more ability to control the space. Oh, interesting take. Anytime BlackRock buys into something, it's after full control. I agree. Hello, D. Is it safe to link cold app? We talked about that. We need ETFs so people can access crypto without going through all these wallets and devices. You're seeing all of the hoops I'm having to jump through just to purchase and manage this little bit of TON. Oh, it says processed. Oh, that's awesome. Let's check what we got over here. Let's see, we're in this browser. Okay, there it is. All right, it got there. Great stuff. Now, we can go ahead and move the rest of it because now that wallet address is saved in Crypto.com. So let's go ahead and transfer the rest of it. Let's hit withdraw to external wallet. We've already got the wallet saved as basically whitelisted. Let's hit withdraw. We trust this. And this time, I would like to send it all. The rest of it, let's hit withdraw again. We'll hit confirm. We're going to have to go through those same few steps. I want that code. It's going to come into my phone. There it is, 983721. All right, 983721. And I need my two-factor. So I'll let this cycle. We'll tap that. We'll hit this to copy that Google code into my clipboard. We'll allow that paste, and we'll go ahead and continue. And that should send out the rest of that TON, right? Should take us down to 0. Boom, boom, boom. And then we'll just wait a few minutes for the rest of the TON to show up in our little TON wallet. Cool stuff. Let's go back over here. I don't know how to make this thing browser full at the moment. Oh, here, browser. Okay. No. There's got to be a way to do it, but I don't know. Settings? Nah, I'm not going to worry about it too much. Anywho, we'll just hang out till that shows up. And let me see what's going on here. I'm wondering if I'm the only Bitcoiner here. No. I believe we've all copied and pasted and had to edit to paste your ton in the front when you realized it straight away. There would make a great video short. Yeah, I should mention that. That's a good idea for a short, be it birds, bees, and trees, because I've had a lot of people that are telling me, hey, I can't make this withdrawal. It keeps telling me it's an invalid address. And that's happened to me enough times to sort of double check the address and notice if there's anything in the front of it. There's a lot of QR codes that will give you like a little bit of garbage in the front. Like sometimes it'll say Ethereum colon and then the address or something like that. And you just need to edit your little, your address so that it's just the actual address, right? So if we hit review, we want just this part and not that other, gobbledygook that they put in the front. Sometimes when you scan it with your phone, there's some internet stuff or some address stuff kind of embedded in the QR code, which you don't want. Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. There's our TON, full 17.95 TON. So we've managed to buy some TON on Crypto.com, which is, you can use that in the US, but I know that it's restricted in some states. But most US states, you can use the Crypto.com app to buy a little TON if you're into it. And when you withdraw your TON from Crypto.com, they do support native TON, right? Which is pretty cool. So you could just hold it in your Crypto.com app if you feel more comfortable doing that. But remember, Crypto.com is not a wallet. Crypto.com is an exchange, just like Coinbase or Kraken. It is a custodial solution for buying and selling crypto, right? They're holding it on your behalf. It's not in your own wallet when it's in your Crypto.com app or account, right? So we managed to, the first thing I did was, hey, I need a wallet. Boom. I got my wallet. And then I said, okay, now I need, to secure this wallet with my device. I did that. Then I bought the crypto and with the intention of putting it in the wallet. So that's my modus operandi, right? I always want to store crypto in my own wallet. FTX collapse, a lot of people lost crypto. Celsius collapse, a lot of people lost crypto. I'm not saying that Coinbase and Kraken and Binance are bad places to store your crypto. They are, they're good exchanges, they're secure places, but best practice, keep your crypto in your own wallet. Figure out if you're going to use a wallet and try to secure that wallet with your hardware device if possible. I used a Ledger. There are other third-party wallets that support other hardware devices. If you look at Rabby supports a whole host of hardware wallets. So Rabby is a great wallet that you can secure with a whole host of other hardware devices. And just keep in mind that when you do that, you'll want to use the Rabby account that is secured with a device, right? Because you'll notice I've got several devices here that basically are individual wallets within wallets, right? And then I've got some wallets that are not secured by my hardware devices. I'm not afraid to use them. I just prefer to have a wallet that is supported and secured by a hardware device. This means that one can use a cold wallet to whether generate and use the recovery seed phrase as a new wallet in Ledger Live or as a wallet in certain hot wallet blockchain protocol. You do not really want to use, you don't want to, you don't want to overuse your seed phrase in other wallets, right? I get a lot of people that ask me about that. Yes. 12, 24-word seed phrases are industry standards. They can be exported to other wallets, but it's really not best practice, especially to import your hardware wallet seed phrase into a hot wallet. That's a big no-no. You don't want to do that. Other people are saying, well, I'd like to take my Ledger seed phrase and import it into my Tangem wallet. You can do that, but it's not seamless, right? Different hardware wallets are compatible with BIP39 seed phrases, but they don't always use the same derivation paths. So you may not see all of your crypto when you import other seed phrases from other hardware wallets. Best practice, if you have a hardware device with a seed phrase, you should basically only use that seed phrase to restore to the exact same type of wallet. So the idea, if you lose your Ledger device, you want to import you want to buy another Ledger device and use your seed phrase to recover. You don't want to just willy-nilly use your Ledger seed phrase to import into different other types of wallets. So you can, but it's not best practice, right? And if you have a Trezor device with a seed phrase, you should really only use that seed phrase to restore to other Trezor devices. And if you have a Tangem card with a seed phrase, you really should only use that Tangem seed phrase to import into other Tangems, right? That's really best practice. That's just my 2 cents worth on that. Too late to the party. Yeah, I'm going to be signing off now. I'm trying to keep these to an hour to keep them. Is the 2% card fee a lot? I'm not sure which card you're talking about. There's a difference between, withdrawal fees on Coinbase and the Tangem card fee, whatever it's going to be. If it's going to be 2%, so be it. They're interfacing with legacy finance, so there are going to be overheads and fees associated with that. You're paying for convenience just like you do when you use your ATM card and your credit card out there. It's sort of free to you, but it's not for merchants, right? So there's always overhead associated with legacy finance. Yeah. Is it worth it? That's a personal decision, right? But when you're sending and receiving crypto, you're always going to be dealing with blockchain fees. So always keep those in mind as well. Let's see. Yes, Dan is a Bitcoin. Dan is always bringing up the fact that Bitcoin may be our go-to currency down the road. So think in terms of Bitcoin as opposed to, what is the fee that I need to sell my Bitcoin when I'm ready? Just think of it in a sense of, hey, I want to keep Bitcoin down the road when Bitcoin is the go-to currency. Right? And then you won't worry so much about these little fees that you've incurred. Oh, cherries. You can buy cherries at Meijer. Yes. Thank you, Joanne, for the photo, for liking my photos. If you're coming in at the end, you can go back to the beginning, and I talked about my little trip, why I was absent last week. I was having a great time with my family in Toronto and Niagara Falls. It's good to be back. I hope everybody enjoyed the live stream tonight. I want to thank everybody for joining. Some of you are filtering in late. I'm going to check out because some people don't always want to watch a 2-hour live stream. So I'm trying to keep these down to an hour for you guys. How'd this work? Oh, it worked out great. Yeah. Once again, thank you, Dan, for being here tonight and moderating. I appreciate that. Thank you, Kenny, so much for the news and just chatting back and forth. It's good to have a friend in the crypto sphere who doesn't judge, right? And thank you, everyone that joined tonight. Thank you so much, Joseph, for your generous donation. Thank you, Dusted in Shadow, for your donation. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, everyone that answered, thank you, all the members like Cinda Wood and Dusted in Shadow. And thank you, everyone that asked questions. Thank you, everyone that just came in to watch. I appreciate it. If If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, I would appreciate it. When you subscribe, there's a little bell that you can click that will allow you to be alerted whenever I post new content. Once again, thanks for joining me and hope to see you again. I will be here next Saturday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join me again for the live stream from Michigan, where you can throw out questions and I'll do my best to get them answered. Keep your eyes open for that Trezor Safe 5 video. I should receive my Trezor Safe 5 within the week, and I will do an unboxing video for you guys. Exciting month. I appreciate it and look forward to seeing you guys here again next week. Have a good week. Do. Oh, I'm still alive? I'm still alive? Okay. Sorry, let's end the stream. Thanks for letting me know, Dan. I stopped record, but I forgot to hit end stream. My bad.